I did not leave an empty life in the United States. I left a familiar life. And when people see me sitting in cafes in Medellin, Colombia, they think, oh, she must have had nothing to keep her there. No people, no purpose, no nothing. That is not my story. This is KD Unmapped. And if you're not that woman who can just pack up and leave, if you have a family, history, a life you actually built, you may feel a certain kind of way about what I am about to say. I am not out here country hopping. I slow travel. I stay for a while. I give a place time to show me who it is, and I give myself time to see who I become in that place. It's not a vacation, not an escape, not 7 days in one city, 10 days in the next city. I settled in. I learn the streets, I find my cafes, understand the culture, and then when it's time to move on, I move on. So when people see the videos, they see me with my coffee, they see the mountains, they see Colombia being beautiful because Colombia is beautiful. And they think, oh, she's living the dream. But even a dream has ordinary days. Here's what I need you to understand. I have a life in Atlanta. I have family. I have friends. I have a home base. I have a history there. This wasn't about running away because I had nothing. This was about wanting something new because at this stage, 60 plus in my life, I knew that there was still more. And quite honestly, after the election in 2024, I also knew something else. I did not want to sit in the energy of the United States while I was trying to reimagine my life. I didn't want to be surrounded by that heaviness, the tension, the constant noise, while I was trying to hear myself and God clearly. So I chose a different rhythm. That's how Colombia happened. It became one of those chapters, a deep one, a beautiful one, possibly a complicated one, but not the whole book. That's not my whole book. When I first got here, I fell in love almost immediately with this country, the energy, the people, the mountains, the way life moved around me. It woke something up in me that had been quiet. And because I'm a slow traveler, I didn't want to just pass through and collect pretty pictures. I wanted to stay long enough for the shine to wear off because that is when you learn the truth about the country, and guess what? The truth about yourself. Now, listen, when I began this journey at 61 alone, I thought the hard part was going to be making the decision and actually doing it. That may have been the brave part, but it was not the hard part. The hardest part was month 6, month 12, month 18, when Colombia was no longer a novelty. It wasn't new and shiny, but it was still something that I was choosing. When the cafe wasn't cute, a cute little discovery anymore. It was just a place when I wanted to be outside. I went to the cafe. Nobody really talks about that part of slow travel. People think slow travel is just a longer vacation. That is not what slow travel is. Slow travel will introduce you to yourself if you allow it, because eventually the pretty wears off, the newness wears off, and then guess what? It's just you. And the question I had to sit with, the one I never expected, was not, did I make a mistake? The question was, do I really understand what this season is asking of me? I'll tell you more about that and what I found out Sunday. If any of this spoke to you in any way, please subscribe, and I'd love you to be on this journey with me. Until then, stay unmapped and stay open.